Hey, what's going on there, guys? Nick here from Absolute MTG, and I'm back with another product opening video for you guys. Today I have for you a fat pack of Magic Origins, the last core set that Wizards of the Coast is coming out with for the game, at least for now. So I already started into the packaging to save some time here for us, so I'm not struggling with trying to get this thing open, even though that's probably still going to happen to some extent. But these fat packs are pretty awesome for players that want to spend some money on getting packs and want a cool deck box and some other various things inside, but don't really want to splurge on getting a booster box, but at the same time you're looking for something well worth the money that you're going to spend on it. So we have a player's guide for Magic Origins that goes over some of the cards within the set, also the Planeswalkers in their background. There's a card gallery. And also I guess they don't have a checklist this time. Oh, that's super weird. They usually have a checklist of the cards within the set. That way you guys can keep track of the cards that you have if you're just trying to collect a 1x set of this set. But it's super interesting that this time around they actually didn't include a checklist in there. So the cover of these fat packs actually folds out into a mini poster as well. So we'll take a quick look at that. So yeah, if you guys noticed, each one of the fat packs has a different cover to it. So you can have one of each of the Planeswalkers as a different cover, and the inside is the corresponding Planeswalker before and after they got their spark, which is kind of interesting that they decided to do something a little bit different for the last fat pack that they're going to have for a core set. So definitely really cool idea on their part. We have some cardboard. We have one of the theft detector things. More cardboard, and on the inside we have some deck boxes. So these ones don't have anything special to them. They just have the Planeswalker symbol on the front. We have our Brick of Lands, just basics, and our 9 booster packs and a spin down die. And we'll close up this box so you guys can actually see what it looks like. So, no Planeswalker art, just the Planeswalker symbol. It says Magic Origins on the sides. There, and then on the long end, we have the Planeswalker symbol, and just has the logo on the top. So that's pretty cool. All these boxes are pretty useful just for storing cards and trying to keep some decks in there and whatnot. So yeah, let us actually crack into these and get our booster packs out. There's nothing too amazing about the actual land brick that you get inside of there. It just features the art of the lands within the set. And yeah, we have our packs, so we'll crack into these and see what cards we get out of here. So I'll skim through the commons, we'll get to the uncommons, and the main thing that we care about as far as booster packs are concerned is the rare and possibly the foil that we get out of here. The uncommons are sweet as well, but for the most part, whenever you have a bunch of Magic cards and whatnot, you're just trying to build with the best stuff, and that's usually the uncommons and the rares. So, Erosis Champion, Meteorites, we have the Tome, and Tragic Arrogance. So, 5-cost sorcery. For each player you choose among the permanents that player controls, an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a Planeswalker. Then each player sacrifices all the other non-land permanents he or she controls. Planes and a soldier. So, that is our first rare. The set's actually pretty cool. They included a lot of really sweet cards in here, especially for the last core set, like reprinting Goblin Piledriver. But we have Psychic Rebuttal, Knightly Valor, Blightcaster, and Knight of the White Orchid is our rare, so 2/2 for double white. First strike, whenever it enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than you may search your library for a Plains card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. And then we have a forest and an advertisement insert, so no token out of that one. And we also have a rules reference card in the middle here. those of you guys that are just getting into the game and trying to get the fine mechanics and details hammered out. So we have Consecrated by Blood, Fiery Conclusion, we have a Thopter Engineer, and our rare is Amaharit High Arbiter. So 5/5 for 7, flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield, each opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose the name of a non-land card revealed this way. Your opponent can't cast spells with the chosen name. And we have a foil Girapur Aether Grind for artifacts. It's actually very, very shiny. Then a mountain and another advertisement. The set's actually pretty exciting compared to other core sets because a lot of the cards within this set are very playable. Cruel Revival, Angel's Tomb, Rogue's Passage, and we have Dwynen Guiltleaf Dane, so 3/4 for 4, reach. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever it attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking elf you control. And a Swamp and a Thopter token. Like, the legendary creatures are super cool. Some of them are more playable than others. Obviously, the legendary elf is, I think, more playable than the rest. And then the Chandra parents are basically like a Siege Gang commander for artifacts, which is pretty interesting how they designed that card. We have Sigil of Valor, Meteorites, Knightly Valor, and Orbs of Warding. So 5-cost artifact, you have Hexproof. If a creature would deal damage to you, prevent 1 of that damage. So kind of like Witchbane Orb that we've had previously in Magic, or at least I guess just more recently. And we have an island and a insert again. But it's interesting to me that they printed a card like Orbs and not just a reprint of Witchbane Orb. Considering how many cards they reprinted into this set, it would have been nice to just see a reprint of Witchbane Orb. We have Prism Ring, Bloodcursed Knight, Anchor to the Aether, and we have Languish. There we go. So Languish is one of the more awesome cards within this set. So it's a sorcery for 4, 2 and double black. All creatures get -4/-4 until the end of the turn. And then a mountain and another advertisement. So it's definitely not Damnation, not close to it, but still a very sweet card for the purpose of standard play. It almost feels like playing Black Sun Zenith again. We have Zendikar Incarnate, a Citadel Castellan, Foundry of the Consuls. Feels like we have a rare in here. We have another Alamarit, High Arbiter, and we do have a foil Bone to Ash. So these are the foil work on these is just super, super sweet. But another one of the legendary Sphinx. It'd be sweet if we could get a Planeswalker out of here. Or even, I guess, a Mythic. A lot of times, you usually pull like 1 Mythic out of these, but there's no real fixed ratio to them. So they're just kind of up in the air on what you get. Whirler Rogue, Necromantic Summons, Undercity Troll, and we have Animist's Awakening. So X and 1 green, reveal the top X cards of your library, put all lands from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest onto the bottom of your library in a random order. Spell Mastery, if there are 2 or more instants and or sorceries in your graveyard, untap those lands. Super interesting card. I don't know if there's any impact for Constructed with this card. However, EDH, this is just an insane card. We have a Swamp and another Thopter. And last pack, let's hope for something a little bit more redeeming. This 5-pack, I don't want to say it, but it was a little bit lackluster so far. So, but you get some of the fat packs that are just like this. You can't do much about it. You win some, you lose some. Murder Investigation, Fiery Conclusion, Shaman of the Pack, another really sweet uncommon within the set. And what do we have? what do we got there? We have an Honored Hierarch, so not the most amazing or impressive card within the set. However, this guy is still pretty cool. He's a 1/1 for 1 green with Renown 1. As long as he's renowned, he has Vigilance and tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So, not really a Noble Hierarch. Definitely looks a whole lot like him, but doesn't really interact the same way. And then we have an Island and a Thopter. So, that is what I've got for you guys for this Fat Pack opening. So, nothing way too insane. No foil mythics or multitude of mythics within this Fat Pack. However, we did pull a lot of really cool cards, and the Languish definitely is probably the sweetest pull out of here that we had. So, if you guys are purchasing Fat Packs, let me know how your Fat Pack opening goes and what sweet cards you pull out of them. I know a lot of players won't buy booster boxes because of budget constraints and will just buy a Fat Pack. So let me know if you pull any insane stuff out of Origins, out of Fat Packs, and whatnot. Leave it down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel for more Magic the Gathering content. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace out.